Hello super parents. Let's talk about choosing the right course and university. We have with us Praveen Parameswar who would enlighten us on this particular topic. So coming on to the first question, I wanted to understand why is it so important in life to select the right course and university?
This is a very important one because, see, as we spoke on a different video, so career is a very important thing in life because if you live in this world for around 80 years, almost 1/3 of the time we spent on career. So the happiness in life, our identity in this world, the financial security we enjoy, all are in fact connected with career. And course and university is in fact the pathway to reach career. So if we are entering into the right course, right university, the pathway would be smoother and we will we will reach the right career because of multiple reasons. It includes, say for an example, just to give one example, it includes with who you are studying. That means the peer group. The peer group matters a lot in deciding or developing your competencies, your level of thinking, and also the network you have around you. If you are in a college for a course where a lot of students from various walks of life and various states of India are studying together, you are getting a national network which you can encash on the go. Got it? So because it's a pathway to career and provides something more than that to us, it is so important to decide on course and university prudently.
So which are the factors to be considered while selecting the right course?
Good question. So a couple of points to consider. Number one, the course we choose should be very much in line with the career we have to pursue. So for example, if the child wants to pursue career in data analysis, there is no point in doing undergraduation in commerce.
Okay.
It's better to do it in statistics or computer science. If the child wants to work in design, there is no point in doing undergraduation in engineering, but instead they have to do something in finance or in design, kind of that. So the course we are trying to do should be very much in line with the career we want to pursue. Second, the rigor of the course, the academic rigor of the course is very important. I'm not saying you have to go for a course with highest academic rigor. Of course, the course with highest academic rigor would be preparing the child in a better way. But you have to, very important, you have to take care of the capacity of the child as well. Because many times the ambitious parents, we send children to universities or college or courses with very high academic rigor, which children cannot cope up with. So it's good to send to courses with high academic rigor, but at the same time, so we have to consider the ability and interest of the child as well. That's the second point. The third point is about, so who is teaching that course? This is one area many times we are not bothered about. We always try to understand about the course, maybe about the university, but how many of us are bothered about who are teaching? This is a super important point. So who are teaching, the credentials of teachers, very, very important point. So another point is about how updated the course is. Because with some university, the courses are, say example, it may be a BVoc course, Bachelor of Vocation course. So with some university, the course is super impressive, very updated. But some university, it's not that updated. Same like a communicative English course. In some university, the course is very updated and very practical in nature, but with many of the universities, it is not. So we have to see the course content as well before we decide the course. So it's about, number one, it is about how the course is connected with the career. Second is about the academic rigor. Third is about who is teaching and the curriculum. So of course parents can take expert support when they are analyzing the curriculum or teachers. Parents can do that. So another point is how many years, the duration of the course. Because if the child has to get a job very quickly to survive or to feed the family or himself or herself, there is no point in motivating the child to go for a 5-year course. Let me give an example. So there are 3 levels of courses in pharmacy. D Pharm or diploma in pharmacy is there. B Pharm, bachelor in pharmacy is there. Pharm D or doctorate in pharmacy is there. If the child wants to get a job very quickly in 1 year or 2, there is no point in going for B Pharm, but rather we have to send the child for D Pharm. But if the child can, spend 3 years for studies, maybe another 2 years for masters, it's good to send for, B Pharm course. But just with a D Pharm, the child may get a job. But just with a B Pharm, child may not get a job. Because then they have to complete M Pharm as well, master in pharmacy as well. But if the child is ready to spend 5 years in a single college, studying a single topic, maybe from the same set of teachers, spread across 5 years, so then only we should be sending child for Pharm D. So the number of years is also very important when we are deciding the course. So these are some of the factors parents should consider, children should consider when they are deciding about courses. Yes.
Okay. Now coming on to the factors that are to be considered for selecting the right university, what do you think?
Very good point. So when we are selecting the right university on Lifology platform, there are more than around 17,000 universities listed from India, because India is a country with many number of universities. India, UK, US, Australia, Canada. So we have listed pretty good number of universities on Lifology platform, and parents can, under the course and university explorer, parents can try to explore and try to understand about universities. A couple of factors parents should take care when they are exploring universities. Number 1 is the tradition of the university. Very important point. Because what is the history of the university? Did the university conducted the course very well till date? So, is there the track record of good placements from the university? Is there the track record of academic excellence from the university? So, you need not always stick to Times ranking or QS ranking or Guardian ranking, but you have to understand about the tradition of university in detail. That is number 1. The second point you have to consider is, of course, about the brand of the university in the market, which is very important, because we will be the children will be searching for jobs in future, right? So of course the brand of university matters when you start search for jobs, because normally every employer go through the CV first, and on the CV there is nothing but the name of the university is mentioned. So the brand of the university matters a lot. So if we can get admission to a branded university, when I say branded, it's like IITs are there, so IASC, Indian Institute of Sciences there, Indian Institute of Space Science and Technology is there, kind of national institutes are there, and one level below, so the National Institute of Technologies or top colleges, arts and science colleges are there. I'm not naming all the colleges now, but you can browse in lifology.com. So on Lifology, there are 17,000 plus institutions, as I said before. So they can browse and find out the most branded institutions based on and not based on ranking, which is important. So another point we have to consider is about, while choosing university, is about the peer group. That means what is the level of students, the quality of students so studying there. Because normally every university has certain level of students which you can easily identify. The level I am talking not about the economic or financial level of people, but of the intellectual ability of children. Because only if the child is getting into a place where he or she is also getting intellectually challenged, not intellectually pushed to the corner, but intellectually challenged, so they can get the right level of learning and development, which is very important. So another one is, so what are the co-curricular, extracurricular opportunities in the university? So for an example, some universities have their own, say, a lot of clubs are there, a lot of activities are there. So they invite people from outside to network and connect with the students. They organize student dinners, whereas corporates or employers come and interact with children. So there are institutions, private and government institutions like that. So you have to see, so the co-curricular, extracurricular and outside academics activities being organized by college, which is very important. And then about industry academia connect. So how strong industry academia connect is, because so There are recruitments happening outside campus as well, but campus recruitment is in fact one good way to get placed. One good way, okay, in quotes. There are other methodologies. So if the industry academia connect is so strong within the institution or university, so that helps the child a lot. So to get a smooth sail from university to the industry. So another one is about the entrepreneurship support. Because when we talk about entrepreneurship support, so even if the child doesn't want to be an entrepreneur, the support system within the university for entrepreneurship is in fact helping to develop the child in a very comprehensive manner. So these are some of the areas which every parent should be mindful when we try to choose about university for a child. But unfortunately, what we do is we just ask to a couple of people around ourselves about universities or go for some universities just because of the geographical preference we have. So more than that, we have to consider these points as well. And when talking about geography, that is another area we have to be mindful about, because specifically if the child is planning for foreign education, because when the child is planning for foreign education, so we should think about a couple of points. The most important point is, do we have the plan to continue there?
All right.
Because if you have the plan to continue there, you should choose countries which encourage that. If you go to certain countries, you have to come back after your studies. But if you go to certain other countries, you can stay there for 1 or 2 years and search for jobs. And if you get a job, you can continue. Otherwise, you should come back. But there are countries who are more liberal about this. So if you want to continue outside India, so it's very important to make sure that you choose accordingly. And also about the work plan. It may not be about getting settled over there, but if you want to get a job there, then which all countries are providing jobs or opening jobs for overseas students is again another important point. So geographically also we have to think in a way, so when we are deciding about universities. Yes.
Yeah. So if one person is not able to make the right choice, then is there an alternative to it? Like,
yes, of course, because I love to share a couple of points on that. Number one, the success of a person in career is a combination. Just because you are reaching the right career, you wouldn't be successful. Just because you are choosing the right course, you cannot be successful. Just because of the reason that you are in the right university, you will not be successful. Just because you get good marks, you wouldn't be successful. So the ultimate aim of every parent or child to choose the right career course university is to be successful in life, right? And the success is not depending on any one factor. So even if the child is not able to reach the right course or right university, what the child can do is, so the parents can motivate children to learn better, score well, and engage them with outside university courses to develop their skills, and also provide some extra opportunities to network with people. So parents have to do consciously. Parents can take the help of their friends or family members or lifologists for that process. But it is very important that parents substitute the facilities in university and make sure that they are motivating children to learn and develop skills. So this is one thing which they can do, so that the gap or the lag happens in choosing or reaching the right course or university can be compensated by getting good marks or developing child skills. Okay. This acts as a balance mechanism. And another point is, nowadays we can see a lot of digital courses. So even if you are doing courses with one university, or you are getting admission to one course, you can parallelly or after a year you can start another course digitally with a distant university. That is the second option. So another option is transfer of credits. So nowadays the university system, even by the center, is also initiating the transfer of credit mechanism. That means if you are getting credits from that means entire course will be credit based. So you need not stick on to one university to continue the entire course. You can get X number of credits from one university and Y number of credits from another university. Putting both together, you can get graduated. So that when the system will take a couple of years to get established. But once the system is getting established, It's so easy that even if you are getting into a wrong course at a university now, you can transfer your credit and you can try to get admission to a different university. So, on the go. So there are alternatives. So why I'm stressing all this point is, so many children and many parents get so disturbed or disappointed when they're not able to reach the right course or right university. No need to be get disappointed at all. There are alternatives. You can do all this. Yes.
Okay. So now the last and important question. How does Lifology support parents in taking this decision?
Yes. So, as I told before, there are 17,000 institutions and 198,000 courses, 198,000 courses listed on Lifology. So, we are continuously organizing university meetup events and discussions with various counselors and coaches within the Lifology community, the community of Lifologists, to help parents and children to take the right decisions. More than that, if you want to get personalized guidance, you can connect with the Lifology support center, and the Lifologists are there to help you people. So we are there to support. Let's together ensure that we make our children future ready. Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. So it was great listening to you about the right choice of course and university. So I hope you guys also had a great session listening to him. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.